All right, everybody, Dr. G here. We're gonna take a dive into the personal protection and safety world of everyday carry. Now, I wanna be very, very clear about this. The tools that you carry on your person every day are for form and function, okay? So it's not just about being able to deal with a potentially bad person or someone who's threatening you. It's also just circumstantial things that happen, right? Not being able to open up a box, right? Not being able to see what's around a corner, being able to take notes about something. Let's say that there's an accident, you wanna write down exactly what happened because you're gonna be a witness. Things like that, things that you typically wouldn't think of when it comes to safety and security, but very much matter. So at a bare minimum, these are the things that I encourage you and I implore you to carry on your person every single day. So first and foremost, a flashlight, a small flashlight. It doesn't need to be anything grandiose, right? I don't want you carrying around one of those 12-inch mag lights, right? But something nice and small that you can put in your pocket, maybe even smaller than this is fine, right? But the whole point is, lights are very, very powerful tools. You want to be able to see, right, what it is that's in front of you, behind you, to your left, to your right, whatever the case is. And then also, using this as a defensive tool. There are many ways you can utilize a flashlight for self-defense, right? Not just blinding somebody, but making physical contact with them as well. And we'll cover that in a different module. So, a flashlight, a small pocket handheld flashlight with a minimum of 500 lumens. Very, very important, all right? Number two, a small pocket knife. Now, why do small pocket knives matter? So look, obviously everyone always automatically assumes that it's a weapon. Yes, it is a weapon, right? But truly, the real intent behind carrying a pocket knife is to be able to cut through things, right? So for example, God forbid you get into a car accident, right? And your seatbelt is stuck, it's not coming off, right? Being able to cut through that seatbelt. A lot of people would say, well, I don't need a knife for that. I can just get a window punch and a seatbelt cutter. Absolutely. You should 100% have one of those in your vehicle, but you just don't know where things are gonna happen. What if you witness an accident and someone's stuck and you have to help cut certain things that are around them to get them out, right? So that's number two. Number three, pepper gel. Let me reiterate this. Pepper gel and not pepper spray. A lot of people fall into the camp of pepper spray until they actually deploy pepper spray when it's windy or there's a fan or there's something else going around where there's blowback, right? Remember, pepper spray is an aerosol. If you for sure are gonna be in an area where you know there's no wind and no potential for that pepper spray to come back in your face, by all means go for it. But most of us don't know where or how a bad guy is gonna attack us. So pepper gel is the way to go. It's much more viscous, it shoots in a streamline typically up to 12 feet, right? And it hurts. Trust me from experience and training, I have been hit with it before. It is not a fun experience. So pepper gel, something that is handheld, you can put in your pocket, you can put in your purse, whatever's most convenient for you, all right? And a writing pen. So having something you can jot down notes with, right? And also, I never ever want to negate, this is a formidable weapon. You can use this for self-defense purposes, and again, we'll cover that in a different module, but writing pens are not just tools to take notes. There's many, many things that you can do from a utility perspective. So always carry a pen to write down things that are in your environment, perhaps someone that looks a little bit suspect, right? And we'll talk about procedures and protocols and what to do in a different module. And then also look, everyone already does this. We all walk around with our cell phones, but make sure your cell phone is charged. One of the worst things that could ever happen is you be on the phone, you need to call 911, you need to call an emergency contact, and your phone battery dies. Make sure every single time you get an opportunity to charge your phone, you are charging your phone. Your phone's not just helpful to call for help, it's also helpful for counterintelligence. Look, if I'm out and about, and I'm watching my environment and I have a feeling someone's behind me and I go to pose like I'm taking a selfie and they may think I'm taking a selfie, but what I'm actually doing is checking what's behind me, right? What do they look like? What are they doing? How close are they to me? In an inconspicuous way, right? So at a bare minimum, these are the things that I want you to carry on your person every single day. A small flashlight, a small pocket knife, pepper gel, a writing pen, and a charged cell phone. Dr. G, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Looking forward to diving into the next module.